another mouse review. This is the Razer Basilisk V3 Pro. This is with the bundle of the Mouse Dock Pro that I got right now. We are going to be unboxing this. We're going to try to test this out. I have the Razer Death Adder V2 right there that I have been using for almost a year now. I think I still have the glorious Model D, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna be testing or comparing them, at least dimension and everything, on how this V3 Pro performs and compares to especially the Death Adder. Here we go. Let's unbox this one. This one has the peel off, but I prefer, cutting it to have it very clean. On the front, so it does say here Razer Chroma RGB. It has Bluetooth, obviously, customizable wireless ergonomic gaming mouse. And then on the side, it says Basilisk V3 Pro, customizable wireless ergonomic. And then the other side, basically all the features right here: tactile, free spin, and smart reel scroll, and all that, yada yada. Okay, at the back, it says full spectrum customizability. So I'm really curious, and I'm kind of excited with this one, although I think this is a lot heavier, or this is heavier than the Death Adder, if I'm not mistaken. So let's open this up. Okay, so right off the bat, it has the foam in here to make sure the mouse doesn't get scratched and all that. Okay, so you can see right away the mouse. It looks really gorgeous, and it looks premium. Well, especially for the price. This is about almost $150 if I'm not mistaken, plus this one. So I think it was almost $200 for including this with the Mouse Dock Pro. And so I can feel the feel to it is really premium, although I think this is heavier than the Death Adder for sure. It's also bigger, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go. This is how it looks like on the top, on the side. Well, hold on the side, then at the back, or at the bottom rather. It does say here Razer Basilisk V3 Pro, and then here on the other side. So what I noticed, the good thing about Razer is that they usually, especially the higher end mouse or mice, they already have these like rubber grip on the sides. The Razer, I had to buy their rubber grips, or rubber, I think those were like called rubber grips and stuff, and then I had to put them on because it was so slippery, especially when you have to slightly lift the mouse to move around and all that. This one, it already comes with it on the side and all that, and then you can see the Razer logo right here. This is without turning on. I want to test. This is how the scroll wheel sounds without it turning on. And then side buttons, it has back and forward, but although you can customize it, but it's back and forward. And then there is one other button right here. It's I think it's almost like on the Logitech. It has this thumb button. Usually for Mac, it's for what do you call this? Like getting all. I forgot the name on that, but you can toggle the windows and all that. So it has this thumb button, but it's on slightly at the bottom, the forward button on the side. Okay, and then this is how the left click and right click sounds. It sounds really satisfying, to be honest with you, and feels really tactile and satisfying. So there's minimal travel time, because I noticed on the Glorious sometimes there was like a travel and a click, and this one doesn't. So really feels snappy. And then on the front, what I love about this one is it's USB-C. It's not mini USB like the Logitech that I have been having. That was one of the reasons why I had I got the MX Masters 3, because of the USB-C charging port. Okay, so put this aside. Actually, I have my handy dandy tray right here. Never mind it's a little dirty, but don't mind that. Let's put this one right here and see how heavy this is. Ooh, this is a little heavy. This is 113 grams. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it's 113 grams. Let me get my Razer mouth Razer mouse and the Glorious mouse right here. I got both mice right here. We have the Model D. These are both wired, so I'm gonna try my best to avoid the weight of the wire, but you're gonna see the difference. I can even feel how light this is, the Model D. Glorious Model D. This is 72 grams for the Model D. And the Razer Death Adder V2, 82 grams. So by far, this is the heaviest at 113 grams. Okay, now for size comparison. Hopefully you guys can see on the overhead camera. This one is about a little under 8 centimeters. This is about, I don't know, 13 centimeters in length, and the width was under 8 centimeters. While the Death Adder, it's about just under 13 as well. Almost the same length. Thickness or the width, about 7 centimeters. And then for they're almost the same length and almost the same width. Actually, this one is about 7 centimeters. As for the depth, rather, I don't know if you guys can see from here, but I'll make, we're gonna do a, what do I call this? Later on for the B-roll, we're gonna have a close-up shot on this one, on how these ones are like the height of this one. Let's see what else is inside here. So how do I take this off? Right here. Okay, we have this card right here with this. Ooh, okay, got all the papers. Okay, we have oh, I really love this one. This is the cable cord. One end is USB-C with the cover. The other is USB-A, and with this plastic cover, matte coated. The feel to it, especially this is a braided cable and it's not cheaply made. It really feels premium. I like this one. This feels like a well-built or well-manufactured cable and all that, especially for the price. You know, we're paying a lot for this mouse if you're gonna buy this one. And also has this rubber cable management. I'm not sure how long this is, but I'm gonna show it to you. I'm pretty sure you can, it will be on this description on the dimensions on how long this cable is. But it's quite long, actually. It's pretty long. What else is inside? Okay, here is the dongle or the receiver. So I am assuming you will be putting this in front of the mouse. I'm trying to say mice and mouse. So you're gonna be putting this in front of, like, under the monitor and stuff, and then it has this 2.4 universal dongle right here. If you don't want Bluetooth, sometimes this will help, especially if you have lots of, like, I have Macs and I've been, I have lots of devices that uses Bluetooth, so there might be a lot of interference. So this is really cool. And then what we're gonna do is, if you don't have this Dock Pro, then yeah, this is really handy and you'll be able to charge. But I have the Dock Pro, I almost forget. What else is inside of this one? Okay, paper. Okay, Razer Basilisk V3 Pro. I love that it's all black. It's matte black, like really looks premium. And there are stickers. That's really appreciated. Razer Chroma, RGB, for gamers, by gamers, and all that. I love that. I'm not really gonna use it, but really appreciate it. Okay, so maximize your device with Razer Synapse, get help with the support, unleash your true potential. Okay, I really like the, even the manual looks really premium. Feels premium as well. With all these kind of like a silver gray text with a black paper. So you can see right here, ABC, left mouse, right mouse button, Razer hyper scroll tilt wheel, yada. Okay, all these ones right here, if you need to see, but you can always check it on the internet. I want to see, or I want to feel how this, especially how this performs and how it feels when I'm playing. I mostly play Dota, so I'm going to try to test that out with that. We could try other games, but mainly we're going to be trying esports, mainly Dota, because I suck in CSGO. Time for peeling before we use this one. There you go. Okay, let's set this aside, and we're going to be opening the Mouse Dock Pro. So also by Razer. This comes with this one. This is a bundle. Okay, you know what? Let's try to peel this off with their intended peeler. and I just did a bad job on it. But anyways, still works. On front, Mouse Dock Pro wireless wireless mouse charging dock with integrated 4K hertz 4000 hertz transceiver. So apparently, or if I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to enhance the polling rate with this Basilisk Pro, especially when you're putting it near, and then you can charge it handy with this one. So we're gonna try to test this out. What else is in here? Magnetic wireless charging, integrated Razer hyper polling, 4K hertz transceiver, 8 Razer chroma. Oh, we had RGB lighting and all that. Anti-slip base. Charge status, RGB lighting. Okay. At the back, integrated. Yeah. Okay. Everything is there. So I like it that because most of the boxes don't have this like lever to pull, but this is really appreciated. This is well thought of. Okay. Take this out. Okay. Another paper with a matte black premium paper, Mouse Dock Pro. Is there yep, there is a sticker. There is a sticker right here. Razer Chroma. I'm not going to be using that. Okay. Maximize your device with Razer Synapse. Okay, Razer Synapse. That's the app. Then get help support. Then here's the diagram on what's inside. Okay, setting up Razer Mouse Dock Pro, how it works, replace with charging puck, uncover puck, wireless charging puck, and all that. Okay, 1 year warranty. Okay, all that, yada yada yada. I'm more interested. I want to see what is inside. We have another cable right here. It's almost the same as this one. Actually, no, this is a little sturdier. This is sturdy. It feels sturdier than this, like if you can see. While this one is, yeah, this is sturdier, much more firm than this one. We're gonna be using this one. This is for backup. Yeah, I think it's because you can mainly use this if you want to get it wired, but we're gonna be using the Dock Pro with it. Get the full experience of this one. I must say this feels a little heavier. I didn't expect that, which is a good thing because that means it's it feels premium. Let's see how heavy this is. Wow, this is almost the same as the mouse. It's 113 grams. This is 113 grams. Is almost the same as the mouse. So both, if you put it, yep, 226. Wow, this is as heavy as this mouse. But let's peel this off. Awesome. This is also in USB-C, by the way, right here. Okay, so yeah, this is the anti-slip base. Yep. The rubber right here. I don't want to get it too dirty for now. Put that away right here. And I have the puck. Okay, here is the charging puck right here. You can see. And then at the back, there's some base fit. Let's peel this off. So, if I'm not mistaken, yep, it has at the bottom of this mouse. Oh, by the way, this mouse has this. If you want to switch to Bluetooth, you can see there's switch off Bluetooth or 2.4 hertz. We're going to be using this one, so it's not going to be Bluetooth. It's going to be 2.4 hertz. Ooh. And then there's a button profile right here. One of the 30K DPI optical. That sounds good on paper, but I don't think nobody's gonna use 30K DPI. That's just more marketing mumbo jumbo. Nobody's gonna use 30K DPI. Who can move a mouse with 30K DPI? But we're gonna be using this charging puck right here. Twist. So how you can do it is basically just twist it. Put it inside, twist, lock. Here we go. Yep, it's magnetic. Is it? Oh, it's not that. Although, unfortunately, well, this is off right now, but it's not that strong. See, you're gonna fall. Yep, the magnet is just enough for this to not slip away when you're putting it down like that. But you can take it off. Actually, that is a good thing because you can just remove this right away without lifting the charging dock. Okay, so we're gonna be playing, or you're gonna be using this one play at my computer right here, my workstation, and we're gonna try this for like a few hours and get back on what I think about this mouse. Side buttons. Side buttons. Then this button right here. Alright, so after like about 2 days of using this one, actually I like it. I really like it. Actually the feel to it, especially, you know, it's very ergonomic and all that. Oddly enough, this is supposed to be almost twice as heavy as the Death Adder V2 right here for at like 113 grams. I don't really feel like my arms are getting exhausted and stuff. Actually, it was more like, especially, well, I was playing mostly Dota too. I actually felt like I had more accuracy in targeting, especially, you know, trying to do micromanage and all of that. So that was kind of weird. Again, because I was expecting it to be heavier, so I thought I might get tired right away. But that wasn't the case. I guess of the form and the ergonomic comfort of it, it felt like it was okay. One of the downside I noticed is that when I changed the polling rate to 4000 hertz, especially playing Dota 2, which is very CPU and GPU bound, so trying to, you know, max out the CPU at, you know, it was running around, I'm averaging around 180 to 200 frames per second. When it's on 4000 hertz polling rate, my FPS just massively drops. I thought like, okay, it could drop around 140, 144. That's fine because that's my monitor, 144 hertz. But no, actually it drops up and down like even less than 100, especially when there's you know, fights. I don't know why. I thought maybe GPU couldn't handle, but apparently no, especially on the internet and all that. Even on the Razer Synapse, it will say on CPU bound games, it will significantly drop your FPS. So that is one of the downside. Mind you, my computer, I have a Ryzen 5950X. So it's not that, you know, I have a potato computer. My server, for that matter, is, I think it's good enough, or like a little mid to high end. But maybe because, well, I'm running a server right here, an unrated server, so I only passed through about 8 cores and 16 threads to Windows 11. Maybe that's the case, but I don't think so. Certainly not the GPU. I have a 6900 XT Nitro plus 6900 XT SE. So the GPU was not utilized to 100% for sure. It's Dota 2. But the CPU, maybe, because, you know, I was maxing out the FPS every time I play. So I had to lower it down to 2000 hertz polling rate, and that was pretty good. I don't know why. I'm gonna try to test it out, why the 4000 hertz drops the game significantly. Well, I did try to play Red Dead Redemption 2 and Cyberpunk for very briefly, so that was good right there, but I couldn't really see any difference between 2000 hertz and 4000 hertz. Not really. 1000 hertz and 2000 hertz, maybe, but I'm not a pro gamer. I'm not a pro esports gamer, so I wouldn't be able to tell, you know, significantly, or I won't see any much of a difference in all that. But overall, I kind of like this one. Battery though. At first I had an issue, like, why was the charging puck not charging me? But apparently I had to reseat it and stuff. Probably, I think the magnetic wasn't aligned properly or wasn't locked properly. Other than that, very good. It's pretty good. It does sync, and then you can see it's charging because it turns off, and then the lights sync up with the Mouse Dock Pro. But battery lifespan, especially when you're on 2000 hertz and like 4000 hertz, like 1000 to 4000, it does take a significant amount of battery. I think about 2 days from 100%, it went down to about 40% in battery. So I think three to 5 days is max if you're not using it much. But I was trying to test this out and all that. So about like 3 days average, I think you will need to recharge this. So what I do, I guess, when you're overnight, you just put it on the charging dock instead of leaving it, you know, on the mouse pad. But again, I like this one pretty good. I love the ergonomic form of it. So I like this one. I'm gonna be using this one more than the Razer Death Adder V2 right here, the wired one. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, and if you haven't yet, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm Logic Kilobit Nomad. See you in the next video.